Hey, Night Nation. Dean Opperman here. Coming to you live with a update for this upcoming week. We are extremely excited and optimistic about the situation that we are in with our extended learning program, and we want to give you a few highlights and updates and information that may be useful for you in the upcoming week and beyond. A couple goals that I have for today. Just going to start with an opening message. Be a transformer. How cool does that sound? Then we're going to talk a little bit about the extended learning, our daily attendance form, the first drop off and pick up, and our social media page where we're going to utilize that this week for sending information out and then posting pictures to connect our community throughout this week and beyond. I want to start with just a reference from Romans. It's Paul's writing to the Romans, just reminding them how Christians are to act. It's from Romans 12, 1-2. It reads, "Therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, perfect will." Be a transformer. I don't know if you're like me, but I'm a huge Transformers fan. I watched the cartoons when they first came out, Hasbro cartoons, and I waited each Saturday for the new one to come on. And one of my favorite characters, Transformer, is Optimus Prime, and Optimus Prime and all the Transformers went through a transformation from a regular object, Optimus Prime being a big rig, a big truck, and he would transform into what he would be, the leader of the Autobots, and he trying to defeat the evil Decepticons. And I wanted to I wanted to show you just a little bit of what I always was excited on when they came on, their transformation, and how quick it was. So this was from the very first Transformer movie, and I've gone to everyone in the movie theater. Mrs. Opperman and I did, and as you see here, Optimus Prime is changing from his truck into the leader of the Autobots, and how quickly it went to, and the slogan for this is how, Transformers more than meets the eye. And as I was kind of preparing this opening message, I wanted to I wanted to just give an encouragement to us of us during this time as Christians, that we must be transformers. As Paul wrote, that transform your way of thinking. Do not conform to this way of life. So during this particular time, the coronavirus, and how things are looking bleak and dismal, and as we're in quarantine, we have a ray of hope, which is what Christ's message is for us. So, offer your bodies as a living sacrifice. During this time, worship your Lord in the vocations that you are in. If you are a parent, be the best parent you can be. A husband, a spouse, a friend, a co-worker. Live with great humility. Live your life with great knowledge and pleasure, knowing that through your daily vocation, the things that you're daily doing, how you are caring for those that are in your care at this point in time, you are worshiping your Savior with that. So, especially during this time, our growth mindset. I gave a presentation back in the beginning of the school year to our kids, and these are two examples of student work that how our attitude should be. That, challenges make us stronger, and mistakes help me learn. So big shout out to Bella and Reed for helping me with that. And then I also included God's word, that That's our motivation behind this time, that we are going to have challenges. And if parents, as you maybe have a little anxiety about this new adventure of homeschooling, and teachers may be a little anxious about e-learning, have no fear. The Lord is going to give you the strength needed. We're going to have our bumps and bruises during this time. We rolled out our extended learning plan. It's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect. The internet may go down. Teachers' videos may be shaky or shifty or not going through. Kids may become frustrated because they can't talk directly to their teacher at this particular point. But rest assured, we're going to fail, and we're going to fail forward, because God gives us the strength to do that. His promise is that to protect us. His promise for us to prosper, as Jeremiah 29:11 always reads. He knows our plans, and He's going to prosper us through this time. So be a transformer. We are excited that tomorrow our extended learning plan begins. And like I spoke to you guys on Friday, we're all in this together. Have that mindset. Reach out to your teachers or staff as needed. Phone, email, Google Hangout, Meet, whatever that form looks like. And also, we want to show our enthusiasm. So post those first day of extended learning pictures on our Crown Community page. And for those who are not on our Crown Community Facebook page, you can get invited by a current and previous member. So I implore the members of our group to reach out to somebody who may not be in. We're going to post pictures there. We post other information, not only via email, which you're going to continue to do, but this may be this gives us a more accessible and expedient process for posting those pictures. So tomorrow, while your kids are hard at it, parents, guardians, post those pictures on our Crown Community social media page. I just wanted to provide you just with an extended learning checklist, maybe some guidance for those parents who may be a little anxious or nervous for tomorrow. This is what I've done with my kids at my home, and I'm going to give you an example of one of my children. But create a workspace for your child, for your student or scholar, that is separate from a public or global meeting place in your house, maybe in their room or in the living room, away from the distractions, social media, or electronic distractions, a place that they can call their own. Have them decorate it. One of my children did that. That's her office, she said. So create a daily schedule. In your daily schedule, I encourage you to put a devotion time for the family, free and play time, snack time, and then your classes. So again, 8:30 classes begin, but we're very flexible with our schedules. The teachers' plans have called for that. So take brain breaks, get up, move, have art with your kids, get your hands dirty, have them do chores. So create a daily schedule. Check your internet connection. Make sure your Chromebooks are charged. Have a daily and hourly check of your email or Google Classroom for any updates. I know our teachers' primary source of communication will be email, but also Google Classroom, Google Meet, or other forms that a particular teacher in their comfort zone, or the phone as well. Daily attendance needs to be taken daily, and a form has been uploaded on our website. I'm going to show you how to get there and utilize that. This needs to be done daily so we can continuously check with our attendance and update that. And then finally, I encourage everyone, if questions are had, text, phone, email, Google Meet, whatever that looks like. So just keep in mind this extended learning checklist. Review your child's work each day. Encourage them to use the continuous use of the planner so that they can have a good study skill of checking things off as they go. We are going to be hosting our very first drop off and pick up of Materials Day each Saturday and Sunday. It's this week, Saturday and Sunday. Here are the times. And just like our initial pickup, we're going to send out a sign-up genius so that we can adhere to the parameters of the executive order put in place by Governor Evers. Thanks, a huge shout out to everyone that came. We were able to distribute all classroom materials to every student. So thank you and kudos to you guys, parents and or helpers that helped you assist that. So look in the newsletter tomorrow. There'll be the link that you'll be able to sign up for the pickup and drop off. So we want to make this expedient. We want to make this as efficient and effective as possible. And those are going to be ongoing as long as we are able. And finally, here's an example of Nolan's workroom. So Nolan's schedule, he put on there his day, his time, his schedule, the classes, and then what we did on the bottom was we put a little Bible passage, and you see his work area here. He set it up in his room that he could have an isolated spot for him to work and him to get at it. So that's an encouragement from me to you guys to set them up with their own little work areas, a schedule, and for you parents as well, something that they can visually see. And then just an encouragement, send or share those pictures the first day of extended learning on the Crown Community Facebook page. We want to see the successes. Give us a virtual high five, fist bump, message, pictures, whatever that looks like. So and just want to reflect on the core values at this point in time. Yeah, we know this is not normal. This is definitely uncertain times, but what should our viewpoint be? We look at this in an optimistic viewpoint that the Lord is still providing us and the technology that we are able to utilize in order to execute our program. So we're definitely have an optimistic viewpoint. We're humble that we're still we are sinful human beings. We fall short, but yet we can still teach God's little lambs each every day. And we're working together, parents and guardians with teachers and students, that through this cooperation with these groups, we can make this happen. And we trust that the Lord has our back. So definitely want to encourage that. So I'm going to show you a few things prior to looking over leaving for today. So again, on our website, notice it's crownoflife.org. We have our own e-learning tab. So click on that, and then that's where you can find the daily attendance form and also the links to all of the teachers that are utilizing the technology right now, our Google Classrooms links too. So if you get lost or parents you're unable, there are those Google Classroom links. And then here is where you will find the daily attendance form. So Mr. Opperman, myself, I will email you that each day, daily, for the first week. And then that will be the reminder for you to complete that daily attendance form. The daily attendance form looks like this, pretty straightforward. I've even given you an example of what it looks like. So each day, go in, put in the day, put in the last name, your family's last name, and then the first name of all present students. So if I go up here, I did it on March 30th. Opperman was our last name. First, it was Jackson, Nolan, and Noel. So those students were all present and accounted for, and we're working on the first day of our e-learning, and that's each and every day. If your child or scholar is ill, make sure that you say that, because obviously if no work is being done, we want to make sure we have an excuse for that. So, and then the Crown Community page, that's if that's an invitation, that's where we're going to host some few things. So if you are invited, a member can be invited. So that's my little update for today, Night Nation. I wish you Lord's richest blessings as we kick off our e-learning adventure, our extended learning plan tomorrow. Lord's blessings to all of our students and our scholars. Remember, great effort equals great results. And parents, please don't hesitate to ask for any help or assistance. May the Lord bless your day.